So we are good to go. And I am also here. So ladies and gentlemen, Professor Manyonga from Grand International University. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. You can dance a bit. you, Scotch Band. Let's. The Reverend Scots, we are going to have a word of prayer. Kindly, members, I request that you stay. You don't take your seats right now. Let's have a word of prayer. And the person that is going to take us in the word of prayer is none other than Pastor Sebagala Ivan Samuel from the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Uganda Union Mission, and is the director of chaplaincy of public campus ministries at the National Office of SDA Church. And also Miss Kabugu, Muzei Kabugu Abdallah Majid, head teacher Saidina Abaka Secondary School, Kamasanda. So may I kindly have you here, and then you take us the word of prayer. Where there is God, everything is possible. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Let us bow our heads as we meditate on these words that I'm going to read in this prayer. Heavenly Father, I give you thanks for the triumph of this day. Thank you for Kampala University. Make it shine bright and grow from strength to strength. We glorify your name for the successful completion of this part of life's journey by all graduates who are here today. Thank you for the knowledge these graduates learned in school, for the successes and failures that have taught them how to succeed. Thank you for the friendships gained, for the support of understanding parents and teachers, and for the gift of self-knowledge. Bless the lives of the graduates with goodness and love. Help them to use their gifts wisely, pursue pursue their dreams boldly, and give them to walk into the future with faith, hope, and today, and bless each one of us. In Jesus' name we have prayed. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, we thank you, God, for every good thing associated with today and this graduation function in particular. We glorify your name and thank you for the gift of Kampala University, its staff, its students, and its graduates, and the well-wishers. We thank you for our chief guests and other guests from Uganda and beyond. We thank you, God, for our Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, and the entire staff of Kampala University. Our God, we thank you for our graduates of today from the various faculties. We thank you for our parents and our sponsors. Upon this academic height, we congratulate each other. We seek your forgiveness, God, where we have wronged. We seek for more guidance, God, and blessings as we pursue this journey of life. We pray that our graduates get appropriate roles to participate in the development of the various countries from which they come and humanity at large. Make us obedient to your commandments, God. Take us as your believers and resurrect us among the good people of your servants. At the appropriate time, dear God, we seek for journey mercies as we get back to our destinations. For God and my country, in your name we pray.
God is good all the time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You can take your seats, graduates. You are a winner. You are a winner. You're champions. Luwelo, you're champions. Masaka, you're champions. Jinja. Jinja. Mutundwe. There we go. All right. That is Kampala University. We are celebrating 25 years. At the same time, we are holding the 21st graduation ceremony. And at the same time, the 5th graduation ceremony for our beloved dignitaries. Our chief guests, you're most welcome to Uganda, in particular, your country, and Kampala University in a very special way. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I know we cannot do anything here without your permission. Allow me, Mr. Chancellor, take this privilege and honor to kindly request you to constitute the 21st Assembly of Kampala University. Thank you.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I constitute this assembly into the 21st congregation of Kampala University, held on this 25th day of April 2024.
Graduates, can you clap for that? I need to hear some noise for that. Yes, because now the Chancellor has accepted that we can convene and we have this ceremony on. And we are live on BBS TV and Salam TV and all social media platforms of Kampala University. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to notify our chief guest before I invite the representative of the graduating class that this function is so special in nature. It is 3 in 1. I don't think so whether other universities have been doing it, but we are unique in nature, being that even our name is unique. It is the name for the capital of Uganda. The Vice Chancellor is unique. You yourself, you're unique. So that's why we are holding a unique function with unique guests. So we are celebrating 25 years of our amazing exhibitors. Our nurses are holding their 50th graduation ceremony and also the 21st graduation ceremony of Kampala University. So it is special in nature. Can we join up our hands to thank the Almighty God for this great function? Ladies and gentlemen, before I invite the representative of the graduating class, permit me at this moment to recognize Muzei, they have just taken us in the prayers, to recognize Mr. Kakande Nelson, Principal, Lubaga Hospital Training School. You're most welcome. Madam Irene Watenga Kalamaji, Special Presidential Assistant, Oyale Matters, State House, Uganda. Madam Irene, you're most welcome. We welcome the Vice Chancellor, St. Lawrence University, Dr. Charles Wakoko Masaba. Professor, you're most welcome. Mr. Mwanga John, Mitubesa too, Gaba, you're most welcome to this great function. We recognize the presence of Honorable John Kenny Lichams, the man. What are you talking about? Hey, this is the president of CP. You're most welcome, sir. And we have the Vice Chancellor, Clark International University, Professor Rosie Nanyonga. You're most welcome. And as we are carrying on this function, we are going to recognize all these important people who have managed to honor our invitation. This moment in time, let me invite the representative of the graduating class to give his speech on behalf of the rest. So can you, Morim, DJ, welcome our brother here. Hey, graduates, this one is going to represent you, all of you. Hey, give him some vibe, okay? Hey, Morim, you're most welcome. Karibu sana.
A very good morning to all of you. Habarini za asubuhi mabibi na mabwana. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our most honored Chancellor, sir, chief guest at our Sylvia Jubilee graduation, our one and only Vice Chancellor, Professor Badru Dungu Katerega, Chancellor Council, Your Excellencies, the High Commissioners, Vice Chancellor from the BDK University Network, our parents, guardians, and spouses, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm jubilant to present the 21st Jubilee graduating class of Kampala University 2024. I'm Mansab Saif Nassor of Kampala University with a Bachelor of Agriculture and Community Development. I'm from Tanzania, Zanzibar. I greet you all in the name of Almighty Allah. I thank the Creator who has enabled us to make it here today. Indeed, this is the day the Lord has made for us to rejoice in it. I'm great humbled to deliver this message on such a joyous day on behalf of the 21st graduation. I convey my deepest gratitude toward the university management and all staff who have made our stay here at Kampala University comfortable and productive. You are highly appreciated. Furthermore, I thank our parents, guardians, spouses for their endless support and prayers toward our success. We adore you. Fellow graduates, we have made it. Glory to our God. Ndugu zanguni, hakika tumefanikisha. Tumshukuruni Mwenyezi Mungu. But the end of one day is the commencement of another. The end of one task is the beginning of new one. So, it is with a great joy we accomplish this journey, but it marks the beginning of the other task. It's my prayer, let's not give up. Victory comes to be determined. Failure and trade should not be the reason for us to say no, but rather let us use them as an inspiration to do better, for the future begins today. Graduates, we finally have a mother, Kampala University, our alma mater. Hatimaye tumempata mama ambaye ni Kampala University, hapa ndio nyumbani. We love you, Kampala University. We pray for you, Mama Kampala University. We stand to come and upgrade. Viva Kampala University, viva! Viva Kampala University, viva! Asanteni sana.
A very big thank you, Nugu. Asanteni sana too. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are carrying on this great function, we recognize the Director of Research and Innovation from Kampala International University and is representing the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Hashim Ibrahim. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Jolima Foundation, Education Foundation, MD, Prince Damba John and Muzana Victoria Damba, thank you so much for honoring the invitation. Haji Sebalu K. Jamil, CEO Namasuba College of Commerce, thank you so much for coming. Engineer Masembe, Sheikh Chibes, Chairman, Gaba Mosque, Haji Jamada Kawesa, and Haji Chiseka from Buikwe, thank you so much for coming. High Excellency Susan Inabuma, Uganda's Ambassador for Women and Girls, thank you so much for honoring this great invitation from Kampala University. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor, amongst the graduates, we have Afande Nasuna Lilian, Regional Crime Intelligence Officer, Sezibwa, and is graduating today with a master's degree in public health at Kampala University here. Afande, where are you? Hey, she's here. I'm not a criminal, but I will be your friend so that I get served in case of it. So, Afande, you're most welcome. And Ladies and gentlemen, as I told you that we are live on Bukebe TV, sorry, we used to have Bukebe here. But this time around we have BBS Telfina, Buganda. Before I invite the big man, let me take this pleasure and honor to notify everyone that is watching us right now that registration for the August intake is on. And also the in-service program registration is on. Students are reporting on Monday, 29th. 29th of April, that is when the in-service program will be kicking off. So all of you, you're notified. Whoever that is watching us from here and far, kindly get to know that the in-service program is starting on Monday. And the registration for the August intake is also on at all our campuses: Luwero, Jinja, Masaka, Mutundwe, Gaba. Luwero, Jinja, Mutundwe, Masaka, and Gaba. Registration is on. Bannaffe abatulaba ku Telefina ne Salam TV tubategeeza nti okwewandiisa kwa August intake kugenda mu maaso. Osobola okwewandiisiza ku matabi gaffe gonna ag'enjawulo wano Gaba ku main campus, Luwero, Nakyewa tulinawo ettabi, Jinja tulinawo ettabi, Masaka tulinawo ettabi, ne Mutundwe. Eyo nno tulinawo ne graduate school where our nurses have been studying from. Abanansi basomera Mutundwe era July intake registration yaabwe egenda mu maaso. So gwe wenna atanneewandiisa tugenda kuwa ennamba y'essimu ey'okkubako tulabe nti otwegattako ku Kampala University nga sinnaba kuyitira omutandisi waayo okwogerako gye muli. So you can call 0773 198341 over 0703 624974 obenga wegatta ku Kampala University original. Ladies and gentlemen, before I invite our beloved founder, permit me to recognize Mr. David Musiman, representing the executive director of National Council for Higher Education. These are our regulators. Thank you so much, Mr. David Musiman, for honoring our great invitation. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a list here I wanted to recognize. There is a list before I invite the chief professor so that he knows the people he is going to address. We have Professor Rose Clark Nanyonga. That one I've already recognized her. She's the Vice Chancellor, Clark International University. We have the BBC, St. Lawrence University. Thank you so much for coming. Manager, EcoBank Uganda. Thank you so much for coming. Haji Masembe Muhammad, thank you so much for coming. Lake Canoni Grace from Clark International University, thank you so much for coming. And Madam Alice Nyiramahoro, thank you so much for coming. Mr. Andrew Mugaga, Vice Chairman, thank you so much for coming. Okay. Dr. Omar, Director, Munazamat, Dawa Islamia. Thank you so much for coming, Doctor, from Munazamat Al Dawa Islamia. And also the Principal of Al Mustafa University College. Thank you. How would I be without you? We have Sam Tulia, Director, Kabojja International School. Thank you so much for coming. We have Honorable Dr. Sarah Nkonge Muonge, and this is the director of Kampala Secondary School, St. Francis Buloma, and the Biris Modern. Doctor, where are you sitting? Hey, Dr. Sarah Nkonge. Hey, she's our visiting lecturer here. Thank you so much for coming. And then we have Mukwenda, the newly appointed Mukwenda. You can come here, Mukwenda. And there's a reason why. I wanted to save time. Mukwenda. Yes, this is the new Mukwenda. He was the chairman in Kobazambogo in 2006. Now he's the new Mukwenda of Singo. So you can see how great we are. Congratulations, sir. Thank you so much. And I think for now, I can invite the founder of the university. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners! You are a winner! You're a champion! You're a champion! Say, I am a champion! You're a winner! Yeah! We are inviting the founder of our university. He's none other than Owechitibwa Alahaj, Professor, Professor Emeritus, National Hero, Ambassador for Peace, Vice Chancellor Kampala University, Chairman Board of Trustees East African University Rwanda, Chairman East African University Nairobi, Kenya, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, holder of King Abdelaziz First Class Medal in East, Central and Southern Africa, Chief Scout, the Chief Scout of Uganda, Zarongo, Professor Babu Dungu Katereja. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amma ba'd. Mr. Chancellor, Professor Mondo Kagonyera, our chief guest, Professor Dr. Manfred Dietrich, all the way from Germany, Chairman and members of the Board of Trustees, Chairman and members of the University Council, Vice Chancellors of sister universities,
the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, and other members of the diplomatic corps, members of Parliament, public service officers and local government leaders, our religious leaders, and all representatives of cultural institutions, colleagues in the medical fraternity, all representatives of different sports fraternities, corporate representatives, deans of schools, heads of departments, directors of campuses, and principals of schools, the principal Kampala University School of Nursing and Health Sciences, her faculty and staff, the alumni and continuing students of Kampala University, our dear parents, guardians, sponsors, and spouses, the media, the security, the graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. God is good, and all the time. Clap for God once again. And clap for the chief guest. And clap for the Chancellor. And lastly, clap for yourselves. Well, I have a long speech which I will not read. It will be sent to you online. In the meanwhile, we say on behalf of Kampala University community and on my own, I take this opportunity to welcome you so warmly to our Gaba Lakeview campus today where you are sitting. You are sitting near water. So be careful. It is not just a swimming pool. We are here to witness three important functions, three in one, without being the Trinity. Three in one. What are those? The Kampala University 21st graduation ceremony, which we have opened in style, and you don't clap. We are having another occasion where we are graduating the School of Nursing and Health Sciences students in their 50th graduation ceremony. And the kick-starting, we have just started today, the kick-starting of Kampala University Silver Jubilee Anniversary Celebrations. As of today, we have clocked 25 years in operation. And so we are 25 years old. And we don't clap for being 25. Look at you. So we are in a celebrative mood. If you don't celebrate today, I don't know when you will ever celebrate. Our dear distinguished guests, unlike in the past, where we have been organizing two separate graduation ceremonies, one in Mutungwe for the nurses and the Gaba for the rest, this time around, we opted to combine and organize one major function because it is also smart to be frugal. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me at this juncture to officially welcome and introduce to you our chief guest, Professor Dr. Manfred Dietrich. He is the Honorary Consul of Uganda in Hamburg, Federal Republic of Germany. Can you wave to them? That's your chief guest today. Clap more for him. Thank you. So he has been welcomed by the Chancellor, and hopefully you. He is a trusted friend and supporter of Kampala University. Don't think Kampala University is only local. We are international and universal. We have friends locally and internationally. So that's why today for a change, we have him, a trusted friend of Kampala University. I am much honored to welcome you, sir, to our prestigious university here in Uganda. I thank you for accepting our invitation and sparing time out of your busy schedule to attend this triumphant celebration. In the same vein, let me take this honor and privilege to welcome and recognize some members of your accompanying delegation. He is accompanied by his friends, who are also friends of Kampala University. Among them, we have Dr. Ben Mbonye Girasi, who is the director of Nakasero Hospital, and he's accompanying him, and Sir Gordon Professor Dr. Wabamuno should have been here, but he has been held up. Maybe we will get him later, but at least he's part of the accompanying delegation. Clap for him in absence. There is also Sam Bawala, who is accompanying him. So he's not alone. I wish also to sincerely thank our presiding Chancellor, Honorable Professor Mondo George Kagonyera, for ably presiding over this 21st congregation, sir. We are so proud of you, Mr. Chancellor, and we appreciate the guidance. Now, with the 25th anniversary, don't be confused, we have 25 years, which we are celebrating, but we are also observing the 21st graduation. Members of the congregation, it gives me lots of pleasure to inform you that it is now 25 years since Kampala University opened its doors to its pioneer students in February 1999. That's why the new Saza chief of Singo, called Mukwenda, is a product of Kampala University. Clap for him. As the founding vice chancellor of this university, I have seen this institution grow steadily, both in form and style, since inception up to date. For this, we thank the Lord. Please thank the Lord for Kampala University. Thank the Lord for Professor Katerega, the founder of Kampala University. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to inform the audience that over the last 25 years I have been in the saddle. Kampala University has been able to register remarkable achievements, some of which I'm delighted to mention as we recall our past. We have been achieving since inception. One of the major achievements we got was the acquisition of a charter. Kampala University is a chartered university. It is the capital chartered university. What is our other achievement? We have established sister universities in Kenya and Rwanda. I was waiting for that. Thank you for those who remember. So Kampala University has managed to expand its operations to other countries in the region by establishing two independent, fully-fledged sister universities, namely the East African University Kitengela, whose Vice Chancellor should have been here, and East African University Rwanda. And the Vice Chancellor of Rwanda, Professor Kalisti Kabera, is here. Please stand up. Oh, he's behind me because he's my colleague. All these universities are fully chartered with the branches in the host countries. Our headquarters is in Yagatari, but we have a branch also in Kigali, club for the East African University Rwanda. We are happy also to inform the parents that Kampala University has established 5 independent campuses, which you know, Mutundwe, Jinja, Masaka, Luwero, and Gala, main campus here at the warm shores of Lake Victoria. If you have never gone to a beach, just come to Kampala University and everything will be normal. Now, these campuses are offering certificates, diplomas, degrees, and masters in accredited academic programs in education, business, humanities, information and IT, filmmaking and photography, agriculture, health sciences, among others. That is a big achievement. The BDK Universities Network. BDK is Badrudungu Katerega Universities Network International. This is a fully registered holding company mandated to finance and oversee all operations of the BDK subsidiary institutions in the East African region. That is an achievement. Universal land and infrastructure. One of the key benchmarks for the National Council for Higher Education for accreditation is having sizable land. Kampala University, under its able leadership, has managed to acquire enough land and infrastructure for all its campuses, and we continue to improve on our infrastructure. So, here we have facilitated the accreditation of most of our campuses by the National Council for Higher Education. Luwero is fully accredited, Mutundu is fully accredited by National Council, Gala is fully accredited, Jinja is about to be accredited, and Masaka. Curricular development. Kampala University has been able to successfully embark on a serious project of developing new curricular programs and reviewing old ones as required by the National Council for Higher Education. So far, Kampala University has got a total of 228 programs which are already displayed on the National Council for Higher Education official website. All our graduates who are graduating today will be graduating from accredited curricula. So that we have not created any of you for expired courses. International research and education collaboration. Kampala University has and continues to aggressively embark on seeking collaborative links with both local and international institutions for promotion of research and educational programs. So far, the university has signed the MOUs with the several institutions in Germany, USA, Turkey, Iran, Pakistan, OIC countries for joint collaboration in the areas of research, science, and technology, staff development, students and cultural exchange, etc. I take this opportunity, therefore, to thank our chief guest, Professor Dr. Manfred, for his instrumental role in fast-tracking the implementation of the signed MOUs between German institutions and Kampala University. Update on sports. You know, Kampala University is a sports giant. Kampala University teams continue to participate in different sports activities organized locally, regionally, and internationally, where they have been winning several trophies and accolades. Kampala University, who are the two-time overall champions for the football, University Football League in Uganda, were unfortunately the second runners-up in the just concluded Inter-University Champions League for Uganda, where they beat moves seriously to become the second runners-up. In other words, to become number 3. So we are number 3, although we have been number 1 2 times. Out of 8 times. We are doing very well. Graduation. Mr. Chancellor, I'm happy to inform you that today, as we begin to celebrate our silver jubilee, the school is also holding, the nursing school is also holding its certificate graduation ceremony, where a total of 561 also students will be graduating with certificates and diplomas in nursing and midwifery. Out of these, 10 students passed with distinctions, and the total number of male graduates is about 67. There are also male nurses and midwives. Although the nursing fraternity is saying they are not so comfortable with male midwives. But they are there. 11.94. While the total number of female graduates in nursing is about 494, which is 88.05%. All these graduates are ready for deployment in the local and international healthcare system. Clap for the graduates. We wish you, nursing graduates and midwives, the best of luck in your celebrations today and in your future endeavors. The 21st graduation ceremony, Mr. Chancellor, sir, the chief guest, and all distinguished guests, I'm pleased to report to you that during Kampala University 21st graduation ceremony, a total of about 3,036 students will be awarded certificates, postgraduate diplomas and undergraduate diplomas, and conferred with bachelor's and master's degrees in various programs of their academic pursuit. So we are going to graduate today over 3,000 students. Clap for yourselves. And because you are many, that's why we regret we couldn't allow you to bring 2 parrots, because our compound extends in the lake, but some of you don't know how to swim. So we saved the situation by allowing only 1 parrot. But next time, inshallah, we shall see what to do. Presentation of Dr. Manfred Dietrich for the award also of the honorary doctorate of philosophy in public health. Mr. Chancellor, sir, permit me to inform you that our chief guest today will also be the chief graduate. He will soon be presented for the award of the honorary doctorate of philosophy in public health in recognition of his support and outstanding achievements in mitigation of HIV/AIDS and malaria in Africa. We are looking at also his advocacy for medical and vocational training and promoting bilateral relations between Uganda and Germany. Professor Dr. Manfred is also the presidential advisor here in Uganda on HIV/AIDS and tropical diseases in Uganda. Please note that he is the 4th recipient of this coveted honorary doctorate from Kampala University. In the last 25 years, we have only given 4 doctorates. The rest of the details will be covered when he will be presented before the Chancellor in the next few minutes. But there is also something good here, staff development. Some of our staff have done well, they have gone for PhDs and so on. But in particular, I am happy to inform the 21st congregation that our own senior staff member, Dr. Chris Kirunda, the University Quality Assurance Director, was recently promoted, was appointed and elevated by Senate from the level of senior lecturer to the level of associate professor of literature of Kampala University. Where is Dr. Chris? That is the man, clap for him. Dr. Chris Kirunda has published several books, and he will be giving a copy of his letters to the chief guest, inshallah. I am pleased to inform you that amongst the graduates for today, we have a top diplomat at the Somalia Embassy in Uganda, and also Lillian Nafuna, a superintendent of police who followed a master's in public health, among others. Our message to the graduates. Our dear graduates, as you may be aware, there is a scarcity of jobs worldwide. We therefore need to create the jobs ourselves. Having a degree from a certain discipline is not enough. you need to enhance it with the vocational skills that can make you earn an extra income for you to live a better life. Vocational and technical studies should always be added to traditional academic studies and career objectives. Combining vocational studies with the traditional academic studies can provide a well-rounded education that includes both theoretical knowledge and practical skills. This approach may be beneficial for individuals who seek broader skill sets or want to explore several career points. You are getting a degree or a diploma. That may not be enough. You are still intelligent enough to pick on a skills career so that you can fit in this world which lacks jobs. Therefore, on top of the vocational studies we had in our system, we are going to add on multiple areas for benefit of our beloved students so that someone gets a degree or a diploma and accompanies the same with a vocational skill as an extra competence. That's what our chief has been advocating, the German Bureau curriculum. Once again, my renewed gratitude to our chief guest and your delegation. I am also grateful to the Uganda Scouts Association. You may wish to know that I'm the Chief Scout of Uganda. I'm in the hierarchy. I'm number 2, the patron is number 2, number 1, Chief Scout number 2, and Chief Commissioner number 3. Alice is here as the Chief Commissioner of Scouts in Uganda. Where are the Scouts? That's why you saw the Scout band here for the first time. Because we are in control. But we need to see the youth. The Scouts are a youth movement, and your youth, they should be able to entertain you. Why should you always be entertained by your elders? When you have colleagues who can do it better. So I welcome you, the Scouts, and the entire leadership. Last but not least, I take this chance to appreciate in a big way Mrs. Joel Shubaya Katerega, the DOT chairperson, for all the efforts and sleepless nights that have defined this occasion as a resounding success. All my team has worked, but she has had sleepless nights. Congratulations once again to you all, my teammates. I have a big team, the BBC and her team, the AR, and so on, human resource. I thank all of you for successfully completing your tenure, for giving us such a colorful ceremony. I wish you all a pleasant stay as you enjoy the rest of the program for today. And once you choose to go back, journey masses, enjoy your graduation. We have sent you to the world to make a difference. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, thank you, Honorable Speaker and Vice Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join up our hands to make a thunderous applause for our Vice Chancellor.
gradually. It is because of his
Dr. Manfred Dietrich, all the way from the city of Hamburg in northern Germany, whom I had the pleasure to meet yesterday. I beg your indulgence to make a few remarks about this distinguished person. Professor Manfred Dietrich is not an ordinary man by any stretch of the imagination. This is a gentleman who has spent almost all his long life with a special interest in the people of Africa. You will be told that, thank you very much, you will be told that as a young man, a doctor, a graduate doctor, he volunteered to go and work in the Gambia. And at that time, he was easily the only qualified medical personality in the whole of the countryside of Gambia. And he was supposed to treat everybody except those who lived in the capital. That's the young man you are talking about. Professor Dietrich, I believe, is one of the important people who helped develop the Uganda government policy on the disease AIDS. At the time he got involved, we in Uganda, we probably had the highest incidence, and the nursing brothers know this, the highest incidence of HIV in the world. As of now, we rank a humble more than 26. Dr. Manfred Dietrich is one of the people who advised the government of Uganda that we had to face the discarded HIV as if we were in a battlefield fighting an enemy. So I want to thank him in front of you people for having helped the government of Uganda to develop a policy where we have been fighting AIDS as if we are fighting a battle. So congratulations and thank you very much. I don't know whether he will be able to tell you this, but let me tell you also that to the extent that this man is so much loves our continent, the late John Nagenda, a celebrated writer, once wrote about him in the papers and said Dr. Manfred Dietrich was an African in white skin. And this gentleman on my right, I am actually left-handed, it should have been on the left, feels more about us Africans than the vast majority of us feel about ourselves. So I want to thank you, sir, for honoring this ceremony, and we look forward for the award you are going to be presented with. Thank you for coming. Today, as we gather to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work on the part of the students, their parents, hard work, dedication, and perseverance, I am filled with immense pride and joy for this moment that marks the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. I've been in this world long enough. I have seen many young men and women graduate, and it makes a difference in their lives. You may have the fear about the future, but probably the best weapon you could ever be armed with in order to face the future is knowledge. Therefore, I believe you are being prepared well enough to face the future with courage. As we celebrate 25 years of amazing existence, I recognize and appreciate parents, guardians, sponsors for the financial and moral support accorded to you graduates, hence enabling our graduates to achieve this landmark in their lives. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the members of the faculty, yes, and the staff who have guided and supported the graduates in their academic journey. And you see, you guys, you can see what education does. Those people you see on my left are the most highly educated people around. And you can see how modestly and humbly they sit and listen to what is going on. That's what to expect of an educated person. I want to express my gratitude to you, members of the academic staff. Thank you. You, the academic staff, your dedication and commitment under very difficult circumstances, by the way, has played an important role in the success of these graduates, and we are profoundly grateful to you. Having been a teacher myself, I understand the task you have always carried in while you mentored these younger graduates. So I appreciate your contribution. There is a need for the government, and I am glad that there are some members of parliament here. Honorable Basairwa, I think besides being interested in the bill you just had passed through government, I would like to see you stress the importance of government contribution to education of our children. There is another member of parliament. There is any government in the world cannot pretend seriously to promote growth of their country without supporting education. And you cannot get results that you don't contribute to. Therefore, I want to appeal to the members of parliament who are here and other government leaders, please put more money in education. We need not to reinvent the wheel. We know what happened in Singapore. We know what happened in South Korea and other East Asian countries. What did they do in order to be what they are? They invested in education. So we cannot afford to think about development without investing in education. We all know that the wealth of the world today does not depend upon the natural resources we have, whether it is gold, whether it is oil. Unless you have knowledge, you can never develop sufficiently. The richest man in the world, because of knowledge, has 4 times, his wealth is 4 times your GDP. Our GDP is what? 50 billion? Professor, Honorable Basairwa, what is our GDP? No, I mean in dollars. Sorry? Well, I'm told that our GDP is about 50 trillion shillings. I don't know what that is in dollars, but the richest man in the world, one person, is worth $240 billion. His wealth, one person, is more than 4 times the GDP of 44 million people in this country. And the difference between us and those wealthy people is knowledge. So we cannot pretend at all about the importance of knowledge. That's why I'm grateful that you young men and women are making a modest contribution to the development of knowledge in our country. And I want I want you to do more. Bachelor's degrees, yes, but certainly get masters and PhD, and more knowledge. Because that's the only way we can develop this country. We cannot do it without development of knowledge. The knowledge industry is the most important industry you could think about. By working closely with the universities, governments can harness and should harness expertise, modernism, and the resources necessary for development and improve the well-being of our society. Therefore, we appeal to the government, Honorable Chancellor and others, to work closely with the universities and support them, since they heavily contribute to national development goals and the transformation of our society. To staff and management, as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates today, we also recognize the invaluable knowledge that members of staff have played in their journeys. Your passion for education and your relentless pursuit of excellence have inspired generations of students to dream big and reach out to the stars. Your leadership has been instrumental in shaping the academic journey of our graduates, providing them with the resources, guidance, and the support they needed to thrive. From fostering a culture of innovation, championing diversity and inclusiveness, your vision has laid the foundation for a vibrant and dynamic learning community. Managing the university efficiently is a Herculean task, and therefore we cannot take what you have been doing for granted. Therefore, I wish to commend the founding Vice Chancellor of Kampala University, OHT Ambassador Haji Professor Salongo Badru Katoreda, for steering well this able team with the enormous help of Mrs. Jole Shubaiha Katerega. Thank you for your visionary leadership and tireless dedication to our institution's mission. Your guidance and support have been instrumental in shaping the academic experience of our graduates and ensuring that they are well prepared to face the opportunities and the challenges of the future. To you graduates, throughout your journey, you have overcome numerous challenges, both academic and personal. You have exhibited resilience in the face of adversity, and you have demonstrated a commitment to excellence. Today we honor not only your academic achievement, but also your character, integrity, and passion. These are very important, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. As we all know, it is okay to have the hard skills. Whether you're an engineer, an accountant, a lawyer, a musician, unless you have the soft skills of integrity, of honesty, of hard work, you cannot achieve much in life. So I hope that during your studies, the soft skills have been a major component. Graduation is about looking forward with hope and optimism as we embark on the new chapter. Remember the values that have guided you thus far. As I have said, integrity, empathy, and thirst for knowledge. They will serve as your compass as you navigate the complexities of the world beyond these walls, beyond this thing. In today's rapidly changing landscape, the future is filled with both uncertainty and possibilities. Embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity, knowing that you possess the skills and the capabilities to thrive in any environment. Seize every opportunity to learn, grow, and make a positive impact in the world around you. As you pursue your dreams and aspirations, remember the importance of kindness, compassion, and humility. The need to serve others. Success is not measured solely by personal achievement, but by the lives we touch and the difference we make in other people's lives. Before I conclude, allow me to specially welcome to this function my old friend, as people who harass us. But because of her education, this woman is humbly seated among her fellow graduates. You can see what the Lord can do. Congratulations, madam. I have no doubt that your education will definitely make you a much better police officer than you have been. Congratulations, and take the message to the rest of the police. And I'm therefore happy that the chief of education in the police, in the military, stand up. You know, you people, we are used to our armed forces being manned by failures in society. So I want to congratulate the government of Uganda for making that difference. That our armed forces, whether it is prisons, police, the army, understand the importance of education. And you can take the message back to your forces. Very good. Thank you very much indeed. And the scouts indeed, very good. You know very well, ladies and gentlemen, education makes a difference. Thank you. Please, resume your seat. Yes, it's very important. The armed forces must be educated. They determine a lot of what happens in our lives. Therefore, they should be part of our society. And it is only education that can equalize our people. We need to say this, Professor Katerika, that when the country, our country, we are trying to equalize the people of Uganda, to equalize the people of Africa, East Africa and Africa, to be equal to the rest of the world. We can only do it through knowledge. Forget about the money you can have all the attaining the step of milestone of the silver jubilee and look forward for it to hit the goal with Professor Katerika. I hope you will be around to celebrate the goal. At this juncture, let me report my personal appreciation towards Steve Katerika and his gracious wife, Joy Katerika, for pioneering the foundation, supporting and sustaining this institution up to where it is now. It's no mean feat that today we are graduating over 3,000 graduates at the this occasion. In the same vein, let me use this occasion to congratulate. I'm talking about the chief guest. I've already talked to you about our chief guest, a wonderful man, a friend of Uganda, a friend of Africa. In the same way, let me use this occasion to congratulate him and his accompanying delegation, who include Dr. Benin Ponyi, the celebrated orthopedic surgeon and the former permanent secretary in our Ministry of Defense, proprietor of Makasero Hospital, for having been good friends with Professor Mani. Thank you for Dr. Mbonyi for coming to grace this occasion. Management and the staff, I thank you very much for this wonderful occasion, for arranging a wonderful function, for your dedication to nurturing the minds and the spirits of our citizens. I'm summarizing. Finally, once again, you graduates who are going to stand graduates today, in the next few minutes, please accept my congratulations. The future is bright. I know there is a lot of unemployment, but armed with some knowledge, there are some interventions you will be able to make in your life. I have every confidence that you will continue to shine brightly, illuminating the world with your brilliance and the compassion as alumni of Kampala University. The great, ladies and gentlemen, the future is what you choose to make. The choice.
Thank you very much, our beloved Chancellor, Honorable Professor George Modo Kabonyera. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join up our hands to thank our beloved Chancellor for the great message and the powerful one he has just delivered. Most especially to you, the graduates. Wow, I don't hear you, graduates. Eh? Thank you, thank you. You are a winner. Are you sure? You are a winner. You are a champion. You are vanquisher. All right, thank you so much. Before I invite the Vice Chancellor to invite for us the chief guest to give his speech, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to recognize Honorable Tivana Sula, AK Simple. Thank you so much for coming. He's an alumnus of Kampala University. We have also a super alumni, and he's a member of parliament. He was once seated here like you. You who are graduating today. This can show you how great Kampala University is. And is none other than Honorable Derek Nyeko. He's the MP, Member of Parliament of Machinde East. This man was here, so now he's in Parliament representing where we are seated. He's our Member of Parliament, area Member of Parliament. Honorable, thank you so much for gracing our occasion, our invitation. Mr. Sebuato, all the way from the Office of the President, and also a special envoy to the Office of the Vice Chancellor, thank you so much for coming. Sheikh Lubega Abdu, Imam Wabagaga. Sheikh Wabagaga, Sheikh Lubega Abdu, thank you so much for coming. Sheikh Ali Zip Soka, Office of Mufti, Spring Mufti, thank you so much for coming. Haji Musa Lukomwa, thank you so much for coming. Mr. Jimmy Ukanda, Head of Public Sector, EcoBank Uganda, thank you so much for coming. Madam Damari Nansumuga, Relationship Manager, Public Sector, EcoBank Uganda, thank you so much for coming. And then we have a delegation, a powerful delegation from Busoga Kingdom. There we go. Owechiwa Nasabu Nantare. She is the chairperson, she's the Minister for Education, Busoga Kingdom. Owechiwa, the Minister for Education, Busoga Kingdom, Owechiwa Nasabu Nantare. Webale Kujamama. Owechiwa Machorami. Thank you, and indeed, thank you. Second last, we have Madame Naisumba Harriet, representing the 3rd Prime Minister, Right Honorable Rukia Nakadama. Yes, thank you so much for coming. We have OHT Wakatambala Sulaiman Magala. Honorable OHT Wakatambala Euya, where you are 12 Vice Chancellor in Tambale. We have Assistant RCC Kabonera, Honorable Kakaire Sabit. I don't know where he's seated, but thank you so much for coming. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, permit me with privilege and honor to kindly request you invite for us the chief guest to address the congregation, and after Honorable Vasalirwa will be coming here to invite the chief guest to receive his honorable doctorate. You're most welcome, sir.
Professor Manfred, and he tells me Manfred means also man of peace, and I happen also to be the ambassador of peace. So we are calling them to come and address you as per the program. You're welcome.
The Chancellor of Zamondo Karaniera, Chairman and members of the Board of Trustees, Chairman of the members and members of the University Council, members of the Senate, Vice Chancellor, Ambassador Al-Haj, Professor Badru Kadarega, Vice Chancellors of other sister universities, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, colleagues from medical fraternity, the deans of schools, heads of departments, faculty and staff, alumni, and continuing students of Kampala University, parents and guardians, the media, graduates, ladies and gentlemen in your various capacities. To begin with, I would like to say I was really touched entering this place, feeling your enthusiasm, your happiness about this milestone you have been reached with the graduation. That was marvelous. I salute you all and thank you for being here today as we join Kampala University to celebrate 25 years of dedicated service in delivery of quality higher education in Uganda and the East African region in general. It is my great pleasure and privilege to have been invited to officiate as a chief guest at the 21st graduation and award ceremony of Kampala University held today, Thursday, 25th of April, at Gaba Lake View main campus. First and foremost, I wish to thank the presiding Chancellor, the Council of the Senate, the Vice Chancellor, and his team for finding me worthy the invitation. I heartily congratulate the Board of Trustees, Council, Senate, management, staff, students, and alumni of Kampala University upon making 25 years of active assistance while contributing to nation building through the tremendous research efforts and education programs that are being carried out at this mighty institution. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to celebrate and honor these graduates who have successfully completed their chosen fields of studies. I'm optimistic that today's graduates will use their knowledge, skills, ethics, and professionalism inculcated in them to render good services for community transformation in their respective places of work. And as an old man, I gave you as a counsel, follow your interests, having targets, following up the targets, and try to reach them. That's the best satisfaction in life. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most important goals of university education is to prepare highly skilled graduates to be employed in the labor market, either at home or abroad. However, a good number of university graduates in Uganda and elsewhere in Africa are poorly prepared for the world of work. That's what some people mean. I'm not so pessimistic. There's a disparity between the skills acquired by students in the university and the actual skills needed in the labor market. This is because education introduced in Africa during the colonial period only focused on training jobs seekers rather than job creators. There's much need, therefore, in these modern times to deviate our minds and focus more on tertiary and vocational training courses, which are a viable opportunity for students who are more practical, based learners and targeting the current dynamic and competitive global labor market. I'm privy to the fact that Kampala University has already come on board to adapt the German dual vocational training program under the auspices of an education institute in Hamburg and the Uganda consulate in Hamburg, which I personally head as the honorary consul. Its important program will give students from university and other tertiary institutions the opportunity to attend both theory and practical training courses in a bid of to acquire the necessary employable skills that suits the current labor market. And I should tell you that in Germany, the dual vocational training program was the backbone of industry. I'm delighted to learn that Kampala University, at its 25 years anniversary, is passing out yet another batch of over 3,000 graduates. What a number. Ready to join the labor market. Out of whom over 500 graduates are professional nurses, midwives, and health workers, graduating with certificates, diplomas, and degrees. Bravo. It's upon this background, therefore, that I wish to commend Kampala University for the wonderful contribution towards improving healthcare in Uganda and the East African region in general through quality health training and community outreach programs. On the same note, I am pleased to inform you that my office is closely working with Kampala University team headed by Mrs. Johnny Kabarega to establish collaborative links with several German institutions in order to create opportunities for KU students and graduates to go to Germany for further studies in medical and other vocational related courses. I take this opportunity, therefore, to once again thank the founding Vice Chancellor, Ambassador Professor Badru Kabigerika and his beloved wife for their dedication and magnificent contribution towards this great achievement. And when I extend that to the wife of the Vice Chancellor, you should know behind a successful man is always an energetic woman. Dear ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the 25 years, the university's existence and achievement in various sectors, let us also remember to celebrate the life of the founding Vice Chancellor, Ambassador Al-Haji Professor Badru Kabarega, the vision bearer, who is here with us for pioneering the establishment of Kampala University. The very reason why we are here celebrating today. And I'm really astonished and surprised what can be achieved here with this wonderful Kampala University. I'm grateful to officiate at such a momentous occasion where Kampala University is not only just graduating thousands of students, but also kickstarting a big campaign to celebrate its silver jubilee with a series of other key events scheduled to run for a full year. In conclusion, I wish to commend the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for creating peace and liberalizing the education sector, which has given private entrepreneurs like Professor Badru Kabarega the opportunity to also invest in the sector for the benefit of all Ugandans. And as a friend of Africa since 6 years, and a friend of Uganda for almost 40 years, I want to say I congratulate you to a president who is one of the best in the world. Thank you very much for receiving me. It was a wonderful experience to see all these thousands of graduates, and I'm very happy to be here with you, and I want to celebrate with you. Thank you very much for receiving me so well.
Thank you very much. Oh, members of staff, thank you so much. Thank you. DJ, mic, check, 1, 2. Graduates, let's join up our hands to thank our beloved chief guests, please. Join the hands to make a tremendous applause for you. You are a winner! You are a winner! You are the champions of today! Viva Kampala University!